Boom, baby. How's it going, Morad, Fiki? How's everybody doing? How are you doing today? You know, it is my honor and pleasure to be here with you. Today's July 27th. Can you believe that July is almost over? July is very special to me because it's my birthday month. So as you can see with the background, and then I got my birthday balloons still up because it is my birthday month, right? How are you doing today? How's the week going? You know, I'm important. That is so important to me. Let me know below. How's the week going? What's going on? What's new in your life? You know, I'm very interested. As always, very appreciative that you're tuning in with me. And I just wanted to say hello and reach out. And then also give our monthly market update. I know the June update's coming a little bit late because July's almost done. But we'll have another one following up. Usually it takes about 7 to 10 days after the end of the month for the new market update to come out and be released. So we'll be looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's jump into it. Looking at the June numbers on the market update. As always, we compare the numbers from 1 month ago. So I'm sorry, from 1 year ago, the same month 1 year ago. So if we're looking at June 2021, we're going to compare that with June 2020. And so looking at the total property sales, 13,090, which is up from a year ago. That's 11,195. That's 16.9% increase year over year. I will say this, however, keep in note that the pandemic started really blowing up in about March, April of last year. So we were still seeing some results from that, from the pandemic hitting. So needless to say, we still have a 16.9% increase year over year. Dollar volume is interesting because almost a 50% increase from $3.346 billion to $4.813 billion. That's a 43.8% increase. Now, a lot of that has to do with the lack of inventory. When there's lower inventory, the prices are pushed up, right? So you're going to get higher prices for your homes this year than last year in the middle of a pandemic, right? So active listings, 24,000. So we are down. We have a 31% inventory shortage. And I will say during the pandemic, there was also an inventory shortage because a lot of people were taking their homes off the market or saying, you know, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to put my home on the market. So I believe during the pandemic, you know, listings were low and they're even lower now. And that's, again, due to the inventory shortage. Single family home sales up 13.6%. A single family home average sales price, $395,316. That's up 23.7%. The median sales price is up 20%. That means half the homes sold above this number sold low. Then we're looking at the single family home months inventory. That is, how long would it take to completely deplete the entire Houston MLS? And when I say the greater Houston MLS, that means everything. Woodlands, Galveston, you know, East Bernard, Texas, LaPorte, Lake Houston, Conroe, everything that's in the Houston MLS. And that is down 1.5 months. So we're about 1.5 months of inventory. In 45 days, we would completely deplete the entire Houston MLS. That means if no new inventory comes on the market, within 45 days, we will completely deplete the Houston MLS. That is crazy. I can't believe that. Single family home pending sales up 3.1%. Now that's an indicator because if you've been with me over the last few months, the pending sales has been high. They've been 30, 40%, even 20%. 3.1%, that's a first early indicator that the market is starting to slow down a little bit. You know, maybe not a lot, but just a little bit. So, you know, if you're still thinking about selling and you haven't jumped, you know, let's look at it because that's the first indicator that the market's starting to slow down a little bit. Again, we're in a super hot market. So that doesn't mean just because it's slowing down a little bit that the market's getting cold, right? 1.5 months inventory is still a very, very, very hot market. So that's absolutely incredible. So let's go ahead and jump out of that. But other than that, how are you doing? What's going on? What's new? I wanted to show you a few of the books that I've been reading. Last week, I was actually at the Brad Sumrock Apartment Investor Mastery National Conference. It was awesome. We had a bunch of celebrity speakers, including Damon John from Shark Tank, Grant Cardone, Jesse Itzler, Pete Vargas. It was just really awesome. I actually got a chance to jump on stage and address everybody. We have a crowd of about 500 investors, and I got to pitch the shark, Damon John. That was really fun. So what am I reading right now? Just coming off of that investor conference. This is a really good book, Tax-Free Wealth: How to Build Massive Wealth by Permanently Lowering Your Taxes Legally, and that's through investing in multifamily cash flow properties. It's a really good book written by Tom Wheelwright. He was at the conference too. He got to speak. This guy is like the personal CPA for Robert Kiyosaki. And so he's really awesome. It was really great to see him again. This is a good oldie but goodie, Loopholes of Real Estate, Secrets of Successful Real Estate Investing by Garrett Sutton. Very, very intricate, successful real estate investor. And then also I got this for my birthday, The Art of Impossible, Peak Performance Primer, The Art of Impossible. Anything is possible when you put your mind to it. So I'm going to keep on preaching that. Preach. And, quite often we are the ones who tell ourselves that we can't do something. And I challenge you, I challenge me to take it to the next level and stop saying you can't do something and just put in the work and make it happen. You don't have to see the whole path before you take the first step, right? I think it was Dr. King who said that. You don't have to see the whole path. You just take the first step, and then you take the next step and the next step and keep moving forward. So I challenge you, I challenge me, I challenge all of us to take it to the next level and stop saying you can't do something. All right. So, thank you for tuning in with me. As always, it's my privilege to be here with you. Comment, like, share. Tell me what you think about these videos. I'm going to see you in about 10 days for the updated July numbers when they come out first week of August. And I can't wait to be of service to you. Let me know if there's anything you need. And we will see you soon.